So Orlando Jones played a character on the show American Gods. The character's named Mr. Nancy, but it was a Ghanaian trickster god by the name of Anansi. Okay. So I got to check out the clips because I never heard of it. And there's two clips I want you to look at. Of course, we can't play them here, but we'll put them in the description box. But the first clip that I want you guys to see is when Mr. Nancy spoke to the slaves and it was in the bottom of the slave ship and tell them what's going to be waiting on them as they get to America in the hundreds and hundreds of years of things they're going to endure. And then on the next clip, you'll see he's, in front of a dead body and he's talking about issues that Black America deal with. Now, when I watched that, I say, "Oh boy, he really is playing this character." But you could feel that spirit and that soul in it. That like he got in touch with that particular character, and that is the difference, ladies and gentlemen, when you have a Black American actor playing a Mr. Nancy versus a British actor or someone else outside of America, because they can tap into that hurt and pain that we have endured for hundreds and hundreds of years. Now, if you watch those clips and see what exactly we're talking about, there's a guy by the name of Chic Eglee. We got his picture up there. And he is the reason why Orlando Jones was fired. Now, he wasn't fired because he wasn't doing his job. Obviously, if you watch those clips, he was doing a great job. But he was fired because of this. Chic Eglee said, Mr. Nancy is the wrong message for Black America. I want to repeat that again. He said that Mr. Nancy was the wrong message for Black America. So you resorted to this paternalistic slave master type of decisions for Black people and what they watch and what's entertaining them, instead of allowing Black America to say, hey, I like that character or I don't like that character. I'm not going to watch the show. You understand? So Orlando Jones had said, I was fired from American Gods. He said, there'll be no more Mr. Nancy. He said, but let me go ahead and roll this short clip where Orlando Jones explaining this himself.
I was fired from American Gods. There will be no more Mr. Nancy. Don't let these motherfuckers tell you they love Mr. Nancy. They don't. I'm not going to name names, but the new season 3 showrunner is Connecticut born and Yale educated, so he's very smart. And he thinks that Mr. Nancy's angry, get shit done is the wrong message for Black America. That's right. This white man sits in that decision-making chair, and I'm sure he has many Black BFFs who are his advisors and made it clear to him that if they did not get rid of that angry god, Mr. Nancy, he'd start a Denmark VC uprising in this country. I mean, what else could it be? To the wonderful Neil Gaiman, thank you for allowing me to play this role, for writing this wonderful book, for opening the door for me to become a writer-producer on season 2 of American Gods. Thank you, sir. To the magnificent Brian Fuller and the incredible Michael Green, thank you for creating this series and for allowing me also to become Mr. Nancy. I hope the fans enjoyed it because really this is about you. I hope you loved it as much as I loved doing it, and we see each other again.
Orlando Jones ended up quoting saying that this guy did not like Mr. Nancy because he was angry and he had that get things done attitude, and he didn't like that at all. See, this guy from Yale, he felt that, wait a minute, he's conveying that anger. He's conveying that message. He felt it was a coded message to Black America, well, what Mr. Nancy was saying. He felt threatened by that, a character on the show. He was threatened by a character. Now, what has happened after that, especially a situation that also happened with Gabrielle Union, now there's called an investigation with the Screen Actors Guild because they say, wait a minute, this is not right to fire someone because the message is wrong for Black America. He didn't write the part. He only played the character. That's it. And you fire him over that? So, yes, it should be an uproar. This is about time that Black people in Hollywood start standing up. And Black people in the music industry need to start standing up too. There's a lot of racism that go on in these industries, and a lot of times Black folks keep their mouths shut because they don't want to be, whiteballed and where they can't get another job. Okay, so it's time to say something. We live in the time of the internet. You can make your own movies. You can make your own shows. The gatekeepers aren't as powerful as they were, like they were when I was a child, like in the 80s, 90s. We didn't have none of that. So if you didn't go through Hollywood, you wasn't getting on. If you didn't go through television, you wasn't getting on. That's how it was back then. But today, you could upload your own things. As I told people before, I wouldn't have a show if it was back in the day, because I'm not conforming to their standards. I'm not going to sit up here and toe the line for them. I'm going to do what I feel is great and what I feel my audience would like us to do. So, it's a great time to be doing things on your own. But Orlando Jones is fighting this. Now, the producers, Fremantle, stated that they rejected his accusations. They say the storylines of American Gods have continually shifted and evolved to reflect a complex mythology of the source material. They say they wasn't racist, and they look forward to the investigation by the Screen Actors Guild. But, I know good and well they was afraid of that. Like I said, I do this on my main channel all the time. I know about racism. I know about white supremacy. I know every bit of it. And hearing that came from Orlando Jones with that character, oh no, they were scared of that. Oh, they were scared. But get scared, because you know what? I mean, you can't do the things that you've done to people for over 400 years and think they're not going to be angry about it eventually. You think that is like the constant fear, but that, I ain't got to live with that fear. They got to live with it. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this particular story with Orlando Jones being fired. I would say, Orlando, create your own show. Talk to Tyler Perry, because this is my thing. Tyler Perry has the biggest movie studio out there. I believe all of you actors in Hollywood need to go talk to Tyler Perry and create shows with that brother. At least talk to him and see what he say. Let him say no, because I'm like this. You can't have the biggest studio out there and no one go talk to him. So I believe all the actors need to go holler at Tyler Perry. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would create something for Orlando Jones.